You've made it through the early messy months, the coffees, the flyers, the awkward first calls, and here you are in month 4, sitting on warm leads, scripts you've been practicing, and a few early wins under your belt. This is the moment where it starts to feel real. The question is, are you ready to sharpen your sales engine and turn that momentum into business that grows on purpose? Because if you don't, you risk stalling out. But if you lean in now, this is the month where you stop hustling for scraps. You start building a pipeline that feeds you for months to come. And let me say this, if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most people who ever tried. Well done. Hey, I'm Patrick from Good Neighbours Property Management. I help property managers build real rent roll businesses so that they can grow, they can scale, and eventually exit with the kind of payday that can change your life. And I know from experience, month 4 is where things start getting exciting. You're not scrambling anymore with no results. You've got leads, you've got contacts, and you've got scripts ready to go. Now it's about sharpening those tools and building systems that can constantly bring in new management. This month is about doubling down on what's already working, using leftover tenants, calling referral partners, refining your pitch, building habits that you can repeat every single day. Because from here on, success isn't about luck. It's about creating a sales engine that delivers. Now, week 1, think, where are your easiest wins right now? The easiest wins are often right under your nose. Leftover tenant inquiries, landlords you spoke to last month, or contacts you never quite followed up on. For example, I once signed a landlord simply by calling back a tenant applicant whose landlord needed help managing a property. Now, a small action you can do this week is list out any low-hanging fruit and commit to following up on that at least one every single day. In week 2, think, have you started building repeatable lead system? Random wins are great, but predictable wins build your business. Systems could mean weekly call block, scheduling follow-up emails, or a set routine for social media posts. For example, I built a weekly routine of 3 call sessions and 1 flyer drop. Within a month, it became automatic and the leads didn't stop. Now, a little action you can do is create 1 repeatable lead system this week and lock it into your calendar. Now, in week 3, think, which script feels natural to me? Which one needs work? Because confidence comes from practice. The more natural your scripts feel, the easier it is to handle objections and build trust. Now, for example, I thought I had my appraisal pitch nailed until I recorded myself and realized I sounded robotic. Now, after tweaking a few phrases, my conversions doubled. A little pro tip, record 2 of your scripts this week. 1, make sure that you do it confidently and then play them back and spot the differences so that you know what to work on. Now, practice the weaker script daily until it feels as natural as the one you already own. Now, in week 4, think, what's the uncomfortable action you've been avoiding that will help you grow? It's usually cold calling. Now, growth always hides behind the things we resist. Maybe it's asking for referrals, or cold calling that landlord, or attending a local networking event. For example, I put off calling a landlord who had told me not right now. When I finally called back, he had signed. He'd been waiting for me to follow up. So a little action for you is identify 1 action you've been avoiding, schedule it in this week, and get it done. A little pro tip, if you're not sure what that action is, use your fear as a compass, because your dreams are always on the other side of fear. The task that makes you most uncomfortable is often the very thing that will unlock your next breakthrough. To wrap up this month, by the end of month 4, your business should feel less like a hustle and more like a well-oiled machine. You'll have systems in place, sharpened scripts, and a clear plan to tackle the actions that you've been putting off. This is the month where you stop surviving as a BDM and start thriving as a property management business owner. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what's the 1 system or habit you're putting into place this month? And for those experienced BDMs watching, share a system or script or a little tip that's helped you close more landlords. Sometimes little tips will help someone more than you know. Now, I'll close with another favorite quote. Remember, when you're unsure of your next step, let fear be your compass. Everything you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. That's George Adler. Have a good one.